Hi, I'm doing this video for the website Let's Eat Right to Live Right. And I was making stir fries and greens, and this is another thing I'm going to do. These are sweet potatoes. Can you see that? Where are you at? Where are you at? And I cooked these with a hot link in it. So it's kind of like hot potatoes. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to heat this back up. And I'm going to put some green beans in it. And this will make a nice, where are we at? A nice second day dish. Now you can take this to work or just eat it when you get home. Doesn't matter. But there we go. The quick and easy. This only takes a second too. But I did all these at once. I made the greens. I made some pasta, which I'm going to put some spinach in. I have some fresh spinach. You can put some spinach in there with some Parmesan. And that'll come out good. That's another healthy dish. So pasta. Like I said, put these in there. And I could add chicken, but I also have the chicken thighs that I cooked for the greens. I had the juice, and I put all the juice in there. And this is the chicken from it. And so I can either make some more. I can put it in the stir fries, or I can make chicken salad, chicken sandwich, barbecue chicken. A lot of stuff you can do. But if there's more than you, when you're cooking the chicken thighs, you can cook more pieces of chicken because you can get the leg quarters because they have the chicken thighs with the drumsticks, or just and so like the kids like drumsticks. So if you do that, and then just take the chicken thighs and the juice and make some other stuff. But you don't have to just use chicken thighs, but chicken thighs have more oil or fat oil in them, in the body part, than like breasts. Breasts are dry, and drumsticks and wings, they don't have enough fat in them to get the broth. Because I don't like using bouillon because it's just so much sodium, too much salt. And so that'll be your salt allotment for the whole week, using that. But I mean, if you like that, you can do it. Just use it to a minimum. Don't use it in excess. Because what it is I'm not saying don't use salt or sugar, but just don't dose yourself. Don't use it in excess. You don't need a lot of sugar if you buy good vegetables and good fruit. And people say, well, it's expensive to eat healthy. Well, it's a thing called mama math. That I said, my mama, she was good at taking food and stretching it all week. Make a pot of spaghetti. The next day she'll put a can of chili in it, and it's chili spaghetti, chili skitty. But hey, you got to do stuff like that when you have kids. And it was 8 of us, and so she did that because I said on the other video how she was really frugal and she knew what to do. And so I'll follow that lead instead of other people, how the other people do it. But she will take, because if eating healthy isn't really expensive, if you think about it. I got this hot link and I was complaining that it was like $2.50. And I was like, my God, that's expensive. But then I thought about it. If I want a hot dog somewhere, a plain old hot dog that I would spend at least $4 for, and a cheap one is $4. Get a good one, it's like $7 or $8. So where's the savings there? And so I can take this, and I'll eat twice. And so that $2.50, because I got 2 of them for like $4 something, so I'll divide that when I eat one. But if I take this, chop it up, and make 2 dishes out of it, I can divide it again. And that way we'll still save money, and it's not being on a budget or being broke. It's just wise money management. And it's easy to blow money and waste money just for no reason. And so I try not to do that, and not everybody can do that. And see how that came out. And so that was the zucchini and chicken that I made. And this was the other one. It was broccolini and baby bok choy with onions. And so I can make other stuff with that. I can make a omelet, chicken, just eat it, or make an omelet or a chicken egg scramble for breakfast. But see how these come out? It's just, all it is potatoes and green beans, but you don't have to put in any salt. I'll just put some pepper in it. And I like onion powder. But it's no reason to put salt in it, because the hot links, you're going to taste the hot links juice, so that's going to give it a nice flavor. And see, that's what I'm saying about, you have to substitute salt for good food. Even this other person told me about Mrs. Dash, which I don't particularly care for it, but a lot of people like it. But that's a good salt substitute. And you can find your sugar substitute. I use monk fruit sugar, but a lot of people, they don't like that. And so, like I said, it's a mirror program. You got to look in your own mirror and see what you like. And that way you'll still be interested in eating and be consistent on healthy eating. But if you're listening to other people trying to follow other recipes and stuff, that they put all the stuff that they like in there, so of course they're going to like it. But what about you? You know, you might not like some of the ingredients. That's why I said in the crossroad, just put what you like in there. And if everything is in that dish that you like, how could you not like it? So yeah, so you have to think like that. That's why I say you have to premeditate what you're going to cook. Buy what you like and what your kids like. This other lady was saying that she would try to feed her kid vegetable, and the kid didn't like it, wouldn't eat it. And so she went over to this other lady's house, and the kid was chomping the vegetables down. And the lady was like, well, how come, you know, my kid is eating your vegetables and won't eat mine? And she said, you might not be cooking something she liked. And she was like, well, she gonna eat what I like. I'm like, why? She's like, why? Fix what she like. And go on about your business. Instead of fussing and hollering at her, and she got to stay at the table until she eat the stuff. Why are you going through all that? Just know what she likes and fix what she likes. What's wrong with that? And I agree. Don't fix her what you like. Didn't make any sense. And so I heard that, and so that's why I'm repeating that. And so that's another thing I heard in the stores. And so, like I said, this is for the website, Let's Eat Right to Live Right. I'm getting used to doing these videos. I'm kind of country with it, but hey, I'm not tripping anyway. Nobody paying me. So this is all love, and I love you guys, and I want to make sure everybody eats better. I'm starting with my family and working my way out, because I already know we all eat bad, and we have bad habits, and we're not consistent with. We eat more bad food than good food. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, if you're good and you eat good all week, you can splurge at the end of the week and go get you some go get you something and don't worry about it. But because I like bread. Some people say you're not supposed to eat bread, but I like fancy breads, and so that's my and donuts. I gave them up. I call them do-nots. So you just have to change your way of thinking about food, and that's what I was saying about the mirror program. Listen to that mirror program, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's a good thing for you, and I'm gonna keep grinding about the mirror program and about you taking care of yourself. Your mirror is not. The mirror represents you. And so I just put a little twist on it so you'll remember it. Might sound stupid, but I don't think you're going to forget it. Anyway, this is from store to plate for the website. Let's Eat Right to Live Right. And I will see you the next time.